Okay, good evening. Welcome to this regular scheduled business meeting of Summersville City Council on this 24th day of July 2023. I want to welcome everybody here this evening and get right into tonight's agenda. The first item being consideration of the council minutes from the meeting we held on July 10th of 2023.
Move to approve and waive the reading.
Second.
Okay, council, we have a first and a second. The motion was to waive the reading. Are there any changes or amendments to the minutes as they were presented in your packet?
Nope.
Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion so carries. I take it we have nobody for public comment, unless it's going to be Julie tonight. Okay, the next item on the agenda is approval of the Coal Severance Fund 2023-24 budget revision number 1. Council, what this does is this brings the unassigned balance forward and to the correct amount that is actually to carry forward. So you can see that we were projected about $9,382 as a carry forward. We're adding another $7,332 to it, which brings it to $16,714 with the anticipated revenue from this year of $14,000 brings the total coal severance budget this year to $30,714. As we always do, we add that $7,332 additional carry forward to public safety, which is a requirement of the coal severance fund expenditures. So it brings our total budget expenditures to $30,714. I'll entertain a motion for approval.
So moved.
Second.
We have a first and a second. Any questions? I will tell you, council, that we've tentatively earmarked this money, as we always do, for safety, and it'll go for one or two things. It'll either go to outfit a police car this year with the budget, as we do the balance of the carry forward on the regular general fund budget, and or this will be the money that we'll use for new police radios, which is also a budgeted item for the 2023-24 fiscal year. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion so carries. Okay, the next item on the agenda is proclamation for Nicholas County High School graduating class of 1957. The mayor was contacted by members of this class and asking if I would support them. Of course, I always will and always do. As a matter of fact, as it is right now, I plan on attending their actual reunion that'll be on the second weekend of August. So the proclamation reads as follows. Whereas the members of the Nicholas County High School graduating class of 1957 have gathered together to celebrate their 67th class reunion. And whereas the members of the class of 1957 who live in Summersville will be joined by fellow classmates from around the country who have made a special effort to be a part of this celebration. And whereas for the past 67 years, the members of this class have been outstanding examples of community-minded citizens who have served an important role models in their communities. And whereas, although the reunion will be a time of joy in seeing old friends and remembering good times, it will also be an opportunity to recall the past friendships and memories of classmates who are deceased. And whereas the City of Summersville hopes that the 67th year reunion of the Nicholas County High School graduating class of 1957 will be a memorable and enjoyable time for all attending, for all the graduates and their families. Now therefore, I, Robert L. Schaefer, Mayor of the City of Summersville, do hereby proclaim August 12, 2023 as Nicholas County High School Class of 1957 Day in the City of Summersville. So they'll have their special day for their party and their actual reunion gathering on August 12th here in the City of Summersville. In witness whereof, I hereunto set my hand and cause the seal of the City of Summersville to be affixed to this proclamation as we proudly celebrate the reunion of the class of 1957. So let me sign this. And we hope them to have a great and fabulous reunion and welcome all those back to town that are coming home to visit. So, okay, next item, recorder's report. Recorder Amy. Okay. Gary's on vacation and I hope he's enjoying himself.
All in one.
Okay, Mayor's report. Council, I just have a couple of things. First of all, if you haven't been, you can drive by now where the WV is out there by the, no, it's not Comfort Inn, that's what I was going to say. Quality. Is it Quality? Yeah. Yeah, Quality. I'm sorry, the Quality, and you'll see the pole sticking up in the air. The pole is already installed, and the actual sign is going to be installed July 27th, which is actually this week. It's scheduled to be scheduled Thursday. So if it does, initially we're just going to put a welcome to Summersville sign because Mary Ann and the folks that are going to actually run that sign from the convention center won't be back in pocket until the following week. So we'll put an initial message up there welcoming people to Summersville, and then of course going forward there will be a various information on that sign telling you about activities and things taking place in the city of Summersville. I want to remind everybody, especially you council, that the Brown Oaks 100th birthday party is going to be August 18th, and this is staying in the spirit of the celebration of the century of the Brown Oaks house. And so this on August 18th is going to be the actual 100th birthday party. It's a 3-course meal. Tickets are $40. They're available to everybody. There is limited seating. And this is our opportunity to celebrate the Brown family and their lasting impact on our community. So I ask everybody to consider being a part of the 100th birthday party that'll take place on August 18th. And then I just tell you also that there's still, for the balance of the year, there's an activity every month celebrating their 100 years, or the 100 years of the Brown Oaks. So I again salute the board of directors and the executive director, Bill Anderson, for an outstanding job of what they put together to celebrate this year.
And how do you get a ticket?
You can buy them here at City Hall. Yep.
By the way, it was in the mail, I mean, not the mail, but in the Chronicle, but there wasn't no date there.
There wasn't a date in the
On
Chronicle?
the August 18th, no.
Okay. I'll tell Bill and they'll get it.
Specific time again.
Actually, dinner starts at 6 p.m.
Yeah, there wasn't no August 18th date.
Okay, I'll tell Bill. That's probably an oversight. They left the date out. But it is August 18th. Dinner starts at 6. It's a 3-course meal, and it'll be a celebration, which is kind of neat, about the history and the Brown family, which is, of course, you know, who brought that house or owned that house, and of course now it's in the city's care, custody, and control. The last item is an exciting item. Council, last Friday I received a call from Mara Boggs, which is Joe Manchin's state representative. She's the lead in the state here of Joe Manchin. And the city of Summersville will be a recipient of an additional $1.8 million for our visitor center. And that just absolutely excites me. Anyway, you know, more information to come. But as we put the pieces together, that gives us just shy of $3 million that we've received so far for that visitor center. So we're excited to get that show on the road, and more information will come shortly. I'm still working on some partnerships and working out some details before we know exactly where we're going to go with that. That concludes the mayor's report. Any council reports?
I'm starting to see some raggedy yards again.
Okay. All I do is encourage you to call City Hall, and that would fall under the responsibility of the code official. So just call City Hall and either talk to Joey or leave him a message. Okay.
I noticed in the mail this week we've got some new voter cards.
You did.
Yeah. So I guess they did change. I guess. Have you guys had any communication?
We have not. So I appreciate you bringing that up to me, because I will do a follow-up and find out what that's all about.
Yeah. Looks like you got the precinct right, the board right.
Yeah. But what we do still need to do, we still do need to review that, you know, and get it the way we want it per our precincts. So let me call Bobby and ask him what that's all about.
Also, I was able to to go to the county fair, and it looked like it was well attended tonight.
Oh, yes, I'm glad you brought that up.
It was
Gosh, I'm
very
glad
well-
you brought that up.
Very well too.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up because I meant to make a note of that. I actually was out there last night. I got back late Saturday, so I did not get to attend, which they knew I wouldn't be able to this year. But I got wonderful feedback, and then of course I was out there last night and they said it was well attended. Saturday night, it was off the charts on the attendees and the activities and so I salute the board of directors and of course those that stepped up in leadership roles. The chairperson was Michelle Underwood. I salute her and her entire team because in a matter of 4 months they pulled off a pretty incredible feat. Was it perfect? No. But is the Potato Festival perfect? No. And that's what I told them. You always have those that you can't please, but what you worry about is the majority. And all of the feedback that I've received has been positive. Even that I was receiving while I was on vacation last week. So my hat's off to them because that's what happens when you can bring the masses of people together as they did. When we put the call out to save the fair, I attended the initial meetings to help the logistics come together. They took the ball and ran with it, and I'm talking about the fair board, and they've got quite a few folks. I know Michelle Underwood is the chairperson, and the vice chair is Steve Burkholder. And so, I salute them for their leadership roles and then their entire team. So Michelle and Steve, thanks for stepping up. And then of course, things happen the way they're supposed to when everybody else steps up and plays a role. And that was the deal. So thanks for reminding me of that because that has been another success of our community.
Michelle and her team did a great job.
Yep.
Great job.
Yep.
Just say that again.
Okay. Anything else, council? I was just real quick looking down at my calendar of events. And, oh, yeah. Okay. So we are going to need a quick executive session. And so if there's no other council comments, I'll entertain a motion to move into executive session.
So moved.
The first and the second, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion so carries.